Hey, what's up, guys? I, well, as you could tell by the title, or whatever I titled this video, and kind of just my composure, definitely not in such an uppity, great mood as I have been, and I really don't want to, like, even do this video, but this is kind of the reason why I started doing these videos, is to utilize it as my video journal. Yeah, it just, times like this suck. It's not even like anything bad is going on. But it just feels more like just nothing's going on. Boredom and just a lack of eventfulness is a pretty big trigger. Like, I won't lie, I have really been having cravings to go out and get some beer, even nitrous oxide, even though I don't have that much more money, or just crap, like just anything, just to essentially kill time. Yeah, I just feel so blasé. It's kind of hard to put into words even. But yeah, just this downtime. I don't know. I guess also it kind of sucks too, because I've been losing some of my peers with the recovery coaching. So I'm down to 5 again. I will have a 6th, but I don't know when he's gonna get back to me on terms of his schedule and when we can first meet. But I've lost a few peers for various reasons. Nothing bad, but that's kind of been on my mind lately too, is just the fact that my income is so limited right now. I mean, not so much that it's limited. I mean, that is a concern, of course, because I would like to be able to start buying myself some nicer things, or like some things, particularly just stuff that's like related to increasing my well-being, or my health, but also the possible inconsistency. I mean, my income is not guaranteed, and kind of what has triggered that thought today to be more heavy or prevalent is I was supposed to meet with one of my peers this morning at 10:30, and apparently he has a job interview or something of the sort, and he said he wouldn't be able to meet at that time, and asked if we can meet next week. And I am down for whatever works best for the peer. So I'm not upset or anything. But I did say, hey, well, if you want to meet in the meantime, like some other day this week or some other time today, let me know. But otherwise, yeah, we'll just meet next week. But it kind of sucks, because if we don't meet, then that's of course I won't be getting that $20 stipend, and that's $20 less that I'll have on this next paycheck, or whenever I get paid for it, however the pay period works. So it's like, that's not such a big deal. It's $20, but at the same time, it just kind of makes me concerned that, what if the other peers, decide that they no longer need recovery coaching, or, something's going on, or they just don't want to meet. I mean, I could very well have weeks of, like, no income. And right now, with kind of paying rent on my own for the past 3 months, I'm back down to having very low amount of money. I'm not super concerned about it. It's not so much, fortunately, I'm still in a place of privilege where I don't have to worry about, like, being evicted, because I, don't have, I won't have enough money. I mean, I'll be able to pay rent next month. It's just, I have less money than I would like in my bank account right now. So I'm not, like, worried about it. It just kind of just sucks. It's like, I feel like so I guess the reason why I'm also having these thoughts too is like, nothing's really going on like the past week, and especially this morning. I mean, I'm the only one at the house right now, which is fine, which doesn't help with the cravings. You know, fortunately, I'm not going to go act on those, but it's like, it makes it even more appealing to be like, well, you know, if we went and got a few beers, you know, probably could drink them and then like lay low, until we sobered up, until later this evening, when people come back. But it's just like, it's just so not worth it. It's just completely not worth it. But it's just, you know, having those thoughts, cause it's just, like, I'm bored. There's not much going on, and I'm having, like, a general apathy, or kind of, like, anhedonic as well. Just not feeling as driven to even do anything. I mean, there are things I could do right now, but I just don't really have, like, the motivation or energy to do so. What I will probably do is later today, because I still meet with a few peers. I'm supposed to be meeting with a few peers. Hopefully I do end up meeting with them. But today's normally our chore day. We haven't been assigned chores. Sometimes I'll assign chores, but we just had someone, I guess I didn't make a video about it or talk about it, and it's something that's kind of a bigger deal, but we just recently had to evict one of our housemates. He just wasn't able to stop drinking and you know, just really engage in his recovery. And it's sad, but, you know, it's kind of been like a long time coming thing. You know, I do wish him well. I hope he is able to find success after, you know, being evicted here. Yesterday, I think he did get pretty much almost all of his stuff. So he's out. I don't even know why I was bringing that up. I think it's just because that's one reason why there's not many people here. Oh, and the chores. Okay, the chores. So because we're down one person, I don't know exactly how they want to do, how the house supervisor wants to assign the chores. So I'm kind of a little hesitant. It's not such a big deal about assigning them today. I like to, because times like this, you know, this downtime, I can do the chores. Because I do them for a few of the housemates, and they pay me, which I'm super thankful for. But it's like, I don't even have, like, I just have no motivation to do that either. I mean, even if I was, you know, nothing changed and I can confidently assign the chores, it's like I don't even want to do those. And I'll probably end up doing an ab workout later today too, like just like a mat workout. I don't have a mat, I call it a mat workout, but pretty much just a floor workout. You know, different crunches and leg raises, you know, that bicycle move. I'm still trying to do jackknives. I'm getting a little better at it, but still it's pretty challenging. I assume as I continue to lose weight and just get in better shape, I'll be able to. For those that don't know, jackknife is when you're laying flat and then you simultaneously like raise your upper body with your arms pointed up and your legs. So, you know, you kind of create like a V and you hold it there. I like to hold it there for like at least a few seconds, and then you go down and then rinse and repeat. Which is kind of nice because it really engages a lot of your abdominals. Of course, you know, your upper and your lower, because you're raising your upper and your lower body. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that. I think what I'll do too is, because I recently got a new pre-workout. Talk about not having money, and like, but the pre-workout, like for me, I really enjoy them, and it was really cheap off of Amazon. I got a good deal. But I probably will consume that before I do abs, so I might end up doing another video today, like as a product review again, just something to do. And I really enjoyed that other one with the Power Crunch bars, and then do abs, and then you know, meet with my peers. But yeah, it just sucks. It's like, you know, because it's not like there's anything bad going on, or there's any reason for me to like kind of feel more depressed or apathetic or just not feel like doing anything. But I just, at the same time, there's just nothing really going on. So, and nothing, just I'm not really motivated to do anything or just find any pleasure in doing anything. Because, yeah, I mean, like I said, things are going really well. I mean, like, you know, I've been getting in even better shape, and, you know, hopefully I'll be getting some more peers assigned to work with as a recovery coach. But yeah, it just would be nice to, like, be able to buy myself more supplements and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. This is even this video is kind of boring. But it is nice that at least my mental state, or like my line of thought, or train of thought, stream of consciousness, is a lot more linear and coherent than it, you know, has been. So it's like, that's what's nice, at least, like with the post-acute withdrawal. Like, I'm not having such a foggy brain, and especially now that I'm not sick, I'm not having that like foggy brain. I have slept pretty well the past few nights too. I think partially because I haven't been sick and so congested. I've also been working, getting a little bit better about not eating too much in the middle of the night. So when I get up to go pee, I've been going back to bed instead of eating, you know, like 1,000 or more calories of just snacks. So yeah, I don't know. It's just it's so hard to just like not do anything, because it's just like, what's the point? It's like, you know, times like this, it's like the nihilism kind of comes into play. It's like, you know, is it worth being alive? You know, I'm not like actively suicidal, you know, but as a baseline, it's just like, I really have, and still have had, no stake in being alive. Like, I've been feeling more purpose and satisfaction with life since, you know, moving in here and working on my recovery, you know, working with peers as a recovery coach. But still, if I were to pass away, like, later today, or, you know, if I were to go to bed tonight and not wake up, that's fine. I'm not like, I wouldn't be butthurt about it. You know, I know a lot of people, you know, would, or at least care a little bit more. But it, you know, I'm not like, yeah, so at least I'm not having like active thoughts of wanting to, you know, end my life. But it just sucks when you just don't see the point in living, and you just have really no motivation to do anything. Like, I don't even want to lay in bed and just do nothing. Like, even that is just doesn't sound good. So I'm happy I can do these videos. At least I feel a little bit better kind of talking about this stuff. And you know, there's going to be slow times. You know, it's like, I guess it helps for me to tell myself that too. There are going to be down times. I mean, life isn't always going to be super busy or exciting. You know, sometimes we'll have down times like this, and you know, just kind of have to ride it out. I mean, essentially, like I said a little earlier, I mean, I do plan on doing a few things today, which will be helpful, but otherwise, yeah, just gotta stick it out, tough it out, and, you know, just practice gratitude, be thankful that, you know, I have a house to live in. I have, you know, food to eat. I have good health. You know, I have access to the internet and technology. You know, there's a lot to be grateful for. So, yeah, I kind of just want to talk more randomly, but it's like, or at least just have this on, but, I don't know, it's already such a boring video. Hopefully my peer home, let me see. You know, normally we meet at noon. He got a new job recently, and we've had to meet a little bit later, a few days. But I texted him a little earlier and just said, hey, you know, are we still on for noon? Well, along those lines. And he hasn't texted me back yet, which I'm not too worried about. Yeah, so there's a few things to do. Just blasé. I really need to, I guess it sucks too. Well, I keep saying it sucks. It's like times like this is when I've been trying to figure out other activities or other hobbies for me to do. Because the more I just kind of sit around or lay around and not do anything, the worse it gets. And sometimes I get stuck where, you know, something will come up where I should do it or would like to do it normally, but I'm just like stuck because it's just like the thought of doing anything is just like a foreign concept. I don't know how to really quite describe it better than that. I'm sure those of you that have, you know, gone through periods of severe depression know what I'm talking about, where you're just stuck. I mean, there's been times where I've been so depressed, I've just sat on my bed and looked at the wall in one spot and spent hours doing that, just because nothing else sounded good, or just, I just couldn't unstuck myself. You know, so fortunately I haven't been like that level of depressed for quite a while. And I have been learning ways to unstuck myself, but still ongoing quest to, you know, continue to better myself and better my coping skills and, you know, find things to do on days like this, especially productive things to do on days like this. You know, the thought doesn't sound appetizing, but, you know, I could very well just sit and just binge watch videos or movies or TV shows, but that doesn't sound appealing, and that really yields anything of value at the end of the day. So I'm thinking of looking on Craigslist and seeing maybe if there's like some side. It'd be nice to have like a little bit of a side hustle. I mean, I know I've talked about in the past, I do you know, some cash, like offers sites, it's GPT, it's get paid to try sites. So there's certain offers like, hey, download this game and reach this level and you get paid so many coins or so much money, and then you can, you know, cash out. And then I have the money making apps, the grocery cashback stuff. But I've really run dry on the GPT sites. There's just not a lot that's really easy to do or anything I'm really interested in. There's a lot of game ones, but a lot of the games, like so many of those games are just so boring. I don't understand how people play that for fun. I mean, the only reason why I play games like that is so I can get money by completing the offer. But they're just like so boring, and there's just so many ads, like every 30 seconds, it seems like. It's just like, wow, okay, this sucks. Why am I playing this? Oh, to be so simple-minded. No, I'm just kidding. That sounds super condescending. That sounds so condescending. I really don't mean it like that. It's kind of fun to joke around. That's what they say. Ignorance is bliss, right? You know? I am thankful of my intelligence. I would consider myself to be a bit above average intelligence. I'm not like a super genius or anything, but I am thankful for it. But at times, like, it's a curse too. I think because, like, partially, like, reasons like today is where there's not much going on. There's not much mental stimulation, anything intellectual. And so then I get bored more easily, and, you know, that's where a lot of my substance use has kind of been sprung from, is just like boredom or just nothing to do. Because, yeah, I won't lie, like, if I had some beers right now and had like a nice buzz going on, listen to some music videos or watch some funny videos, and I'd be snug as a bug in a rug. But again, it's just so not worth it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see. I'm starting to get my vascularity back. I have like this big old vein that runs through my forehead and upper head. I probably shouldn't strain like that. But yeah, so it's my intelligence is a curse that way, but also it's like the extra resourcefulness has gotten me into a lot of trouble in the past. You know, because some situations, like when I had the nerve damage from the nitrous oxide and I couldn't walk, let alone go to the store to get more, you know, I was able to find a way to have it delivered. And I'm not saying like that's an incredible resourcefulness or like, you know, no one can't do that, or like, you know, I'm the only person that would think of that. But just for example, like that kind of comes up is, you know, like my mind just finds ways to get around things. And that sucks sometimes, because sometimes getting around those things leads to trouble, especially when there's substances involved. Yeah, but I'm still thankful for it. If I couldn't, I wouldn't change anything about me. You know, we all have our strengths and we all have our challenges. Well, yeah, okay, I'm gonna end here because I don't know, as I'm talking more, like I'm kind of entertaining myself. But yeah, I don't know. I do need to start actually getting ready because it's 11:04. I would like to eat some breakfast before meeting with my peer. That way I can digest it, and right after meeting, have my pre-workout. And then, like I said, I'll probably do like a small product review of that. Oh, one other thing too, I wanted to mention, and I do want to make a standalone video of this too, because I'm really thankful, but I had also ordered some vitamin C, some liposomal vitamin C off of Amazon. And again, I talk about not having money when I'm, you know, but this is why, because it's like I've been buying myself things that have improved my health or my fitness. And again, not very expensive. But anyways, I had bought some of these, which came in handy with the sickness. I feel like I was able to get over it more quickly. But on Amazon, the seller reached out and it was just like, hey, just, you know, want to make sure everything's cool. Like, we're a small company. And, you know, I responded. And then he's like, cool. And then I asked, like, you know, hey, do you guys like, well, I guess I just said, like, you know, I'm a person in recovery, working on my health. Do you guys like have any like, I guess sponsorships? And they said no, but they would be willing to send me a free bottle, which they did, under no conditions to, you know, like leave a review or, you know, shout them out. But I'm really thankful for that. That was very gratuitous, very generous of them. So I do eventually want to make an Amazon review, and then I'll do like a separate video on this as well. There's not a whole bunch I can talk about it, but I guess I can talk about why it's special, the liposomal vitamin C, why it's different from regular vitamin C, because I think it's a pretty cool mechanism. So yeah, I have stuff to do. I feel a little bit better kind of talking things out. I'm going to eat my berry oat crunch Cheerios, which are super delicious. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, especially. It really does mean a lot, you know, just knowing that. And everyone that just comments nice things, I just really appreciate the support and the love. You know, I do read every comment and do my best to reply to every comment. So it's always extremely appreciated. So thank you guys. And then again, just the viewership too. Just even like, it's cool knowing that there's some people that, you know, find me entertaining enough or interested enough to sit through my ramblings. And so I appreciate you guys too. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys possibly later today.